Hi guys, welcome back to Acesoftech Academy, and in this video tutorial I'm going to teach you that how you can do a form validation. We have already created form in HTML. Okay, so you can see that it is not possible to validate currently if any field is left blank. But in this video I'm going to show you that how we can validate a form using JavaScript. So let's start. First of all, we need to write here script and then script close. In fact, this is not a W3 recommendation, that's why only we will keep script and script. And then, so first we need to write here function and then function name frm validate. You can give any name. This is a custom function. Now, if document dot get element by id fname dot value equal to blank. That means if we have not filled the first in the form the first name, then alert, please enter your first name. To call this function, we need to write here on submit return frm validate. Since this is a function, that's why we need parentheses here and then semicolon. Now here will be return false. So why do we write return false here? If you don't write return false, then it will show error, but still the form will be submitted. If you write here return false, in that case it will show error and the form will be not submitted. So let's check our form that how it looks like and how does it behave now. Okay, as you can see, if you have left blank the first name, then it shows a pop-up message saying please enter your first name. Okay, there is spelling mistake here. Enter your first name. We can add one more thing. Say we'll write here one more line. Document dot get element by id and then f name dot focus. So you notice one thing here. In get element by id, e is capital, b is capital, and I is capital. So JavaScript is case sensitive, so you must keep this in mind that it must be e, b, and I in capital letter. Also, this id is actually the id of this text box, the first name. That's why. So what will happen if you write like this, the focus one? So let's see. Let's refresh the page, and then if I don't write anything in first name, then it will show message as well as the cursor will start blinking in first name. That means the focus will be on the first name because we have left that form blank. The same way we can do other fields also, like, and in this case you will have to write here else if, and then lname blank, and then lname here also, and here will be last name. So let's check now. Okay, now I'm writing here something, and then it doesn't allow me to submit the form ever I fill the first name because I have not entered anything in the last name. So if we enter in the last name, so similarly we'll do for other fields also. Password here, and then password 2, here also password 2, and then please re-enter your password. And in this case what we want actually, let's check here. So if you don't write here Rajesh Kumar, if you don't enter anything, then email. Here there is actually two type of validation. One is HTML5 validation because we have written input type email, input type email, in email here. So HTML5 automatically detects if the email format is correct or not. So first in our JavaScript, it will check if the form, if the field has been filled with something or not. So if I simply write here, then still it will show this error is showing actually from HTML5. So there is two types of validation. One is JavaScript validation, which we are doing, and HTML5 validation is automatically done when we write here input type email. But if you write input type text, then it will not be validated. So rajesh@gmail.com, and then password. Okay, enter password. E retype password. So up to is fine, but we should check one more thing, and that is both the passwords should be same. So let's see how we'll check that. The password is fine, password 2 is also fine. In this section we will check if both the passwords are same or not. So we'll write here password dot value, then copy from here, not equal to, not equal to password 2. That means the value of password, if the value of password and the value of password 2, if both are not same, in that case it will show message error here. Both the password are not same. Okay, and in focus I will rather write password 2. Now let's check it also. So Rajesh Kumar, and then password 1 2 3, and in this time I'm giving 1 2 3 4. It says both the password are not same. Okay, if I write same in both 1 2 3 and in 1 2 3, then there is no error. Similarly, we will validate for text area also. Just copy it, else if equal to blank. This time it will be address. Value. Similarly, here will be address. Please enter your address. And in case of gender, let's copy paste this one and then let's make modification. Gender. In this case, we will validate it, check it by checked. So if you have clicked any redo button, that means you have checked. So it checks if we have clicked the male, then it will be true, and female. So here we write that if the male radio button, if we have not checked, and also the female radio button we have not checked, that means we have not checked any one of the radio button. In that case, it will show error, and error will be please and select gender, your gender, and then the focus will be on male. So let's try. I'm filling anything here: first name, last name, email, password, and address also, and now try to submit the form. It will throw an error, please select your gender. So if I select any of these, for example male, then our form is, there is something wrong. Actually here will be and, not or. So now it should work. Please select your gender. Now I'm selecting this one. Then the form is validated and passed. Now next, for hobbies. Similarly, we will create for validate the form with hobbies also. So in case of hobbies, we are just writing same thing. Document.get element by ID, movies, check not true, and then cricket, not check true. Actually this one. We have 4 checkbox: movies, reading, cricket, and swimming. So we will validate all of these. Actually this should be not reading, it will be swimming. Value is in get id get id reading. Okay, it's fine. Get swimming and then swimming. Okay. Now let's check it. So it's movies, cricket, reading, and swimming. If any one of the checkbox is not ticked, then it should show error. Please check your hobbies, and then any one of these we can focus. So now let's try. I'm just writing anything. Also this one I'm taking. Okay, sim share double M1C. Okay, so okay, check your hobbies. So if I select any one of these, then the form is validated perfectly. Now the last one which is remaining is select box. So in case of select box, we will add one more option. Click here, select country, and then value 0 selected. So in this case, we will check else if dot value equals to 0. That means if anyone has not selected any of the country, if the user has not selected any of the country, that means the value will go as a 0. So that's why we are checking that if country dot value equals to 0, that means the country is not selected, then please select your country. And finally country. So now let's check if all always, then form will be yes yes at gmail.com, password abc, and here's something from the mail, and this one is also selected. Now finally it says that please select your country. If I select any one of the countries, say India, then our form will be successfully submitted. So hope you like this video. If you have any questions or queries, please don't forget to write in the comment, and also please subscribe our video. Thanks for watching the video. Bye bye. See you in the next video.